ASPxDataView allows you to customize many visual aspects of the control so that it can be easily integrated into any website design. These customizations include, but aren't limited to, the number of rows and columns, the appearance of all elements, the layout for the control's content, and the control's appearance if its content is empty. In this video, you'll learn how to customize the basic visual aspects of an ASPxDataView control. So let's get started. I'll start with a web application that has a data view control bound to an XML data source. The data is retrieved from an XML file located in the website's app data folder. I select the data view control and set its column count property to 4. You can see here that the preview is updated to display the records in 4 columns. The row per page property sets the maximum number of rows that are displayed within a page. The layout property specifies how the data view's content is laid out. I'll first run the application as is to demonstrate the default behavior. You can see the data view bound to the data source and populated with data. The data is displayed in 4 columns and 2 rows as specified at design time. Notice that when I resize the window, the records shrink to a minimum size, but preserve the number of rows and columns. I close the window and return to Visual Studio. That was the table layout in action. I select the layout property and change it to Flow Layout. This will display the same number of records as before, but rearrange it so that the records utilize the screen real estate as best as possible. Let's run the application to see this in action. You can see that when I resize the window, the records are no longer shrunk, but they are rearranged. I return to Visual Studio to take a look at some more visual customizations that are possible with the data view control. I'll switch the layout back to table. I expand the Content Style property group that contains style settings used to paint the data view's content area. I set the back color property to a light gray. You'll notice that the background of the content area is immediately updated. This is different from the main control background and may not be visually appealing. I can remove the spacing between the records by setting the item spacing property to 0 pixels. The item style property contains style settings that are used to paint each item. I'll specify a different back color for it and set the padding to 5 pixels. Finally, I'll set the border style property to dashed. And I'm done with the customization, so I'll run the application to see the results. Now you can see each item customized with the settings that I specified at design time. The customizations, of course, apply to items throughout different data view pages. For more information, please refer to the ASPxDataView documentation online. Thanks for watching, and of course, thank you for choosing DevExpress.